when I was on that stage, it didn't matter what happened online. It didn't matter what happened in the backstage practice room. I was on that stage, and I could look to support in the crowd, to my mom and dad and my sister in the crowd, and I could pull motivation from them. And suddenly everything in the game made sense. My decisions, everything just worked. Everything was right.
For those of you who've been a part of the Rocket League community since the beginning, this may be a trip down memory lane for you. I know it was for me. Even if you're not a Kronovi fanboy, you have to admit, Kronovi is a true competitor. I really thought he was going to be done with Rocket League when they failed to make it to LAN in Season 3. But he's continued to improve and really grow as a leader. He doesn't need to be the flashy player anymore, and I think more than anything, he wants that trophy again. As almost all the great players from Rocket League's early days have kind of just fallen behind the newer players, Kronovi has managed to just stay right there with everyone. I hope that in this video you guys can see not only Kronovi's skill, but also his determination. These are my picks for the 10 nuttiest Kronovi moments of all time. I hope you guys enjoy. Also, as always, make sure to let me know if I miss any moments. I'm sure there are some that I've definitely missed. Number 10, the 1v1 versus Mike rules. August 25th, 2015. Wow, that was a long time ago. I'll be honest, I don't totally understand what's happening in this video. It has something to do with Major League Gaming. I don't know, maybe one of you guys can explain this to me. Regardless, Kronovi faced off against Mike Rules in this 1v1 match, and he basically demolished him. And the commentary was both terrible and amazing.
Third goal. Phil. He blocks his own shot, but he gets a quad shot on goal.
Kronovi ended up beating Mike 9-2, and I guess he got the captain's pick, because that was what this was for. I know many of you will not be impressed by these shots, but you have to remember, this was a long time ago. Like, Rocket League had just come out, and it really showed how much better Kronovi was mechanically than basically everyone else. Mike Rules was like one of the best players in the world at this time. Number 9, the Rizzo pass redirect. We all love Kronovi, and we all love Rizzo. So what happens when you combine them? A lot of love, I guess. If you can hear them, Rizzo actually says, "Where's the credit for the pass?"
No way! What?
Where's the credit for the pass? What the?
Dude!
What shot though? Holy shit. What a shot.
That pass is perfect.
It was a pretty amazing pass, but the redirect is still better in my opinion. Even by today's standards, this is a pretty amazing shot. Some of my oldest viewers will remember my video on how to play like Kronovi, where I attempted this shot and I actually made it look like I could only do it with the hot shot. At the time I was only getting like 20 to 30 views a day, and when I released this video I got like over 200 views. So that was a really big day for me. Number 8, the no boost goal. Moses, Turtle, and Garrett G all on the same team, and they all have boost, and Kronovi has no boost. But he does have the ball, so there is that. I love Kronovi's reactions to shots like this. It's just so much more fun than a lot of other players. Back when no one could half flip, when ceiling shots weren't really even dreamt of, and a flip reset would probably have broken the community if it happened. These days are known as the Rocket League Dark Ages, where the mountain just reigned supreme, and air dribbles were only accomplished by the greats. Well, air dribbles were rare, but an air dribble from the ground over two opponents whose reactions were probably like,
WTF, mate?
It's actually crazy to think that now most Platinum and Diamond players would probably be able to defend against this really easily. So I want to pose this question to you guys. This air dribble happened in Season 1 of RLCS. This was the regional championship. So the skill level is basically the same as the actual world championship, which was just a few weeks later. Now, the question I have for you is this. For those of you that are higher level players, maybe Champ 1 and up, if you and a few other players around your rank were to time travel back to RLCS Season 1, do you think that you could beat IBP and win the world championship? I don't know, it's kind of fun to think about. I feel like I could, honestly. I feel like there are just so many things that players have learned that they just really didn't know back then. But at the same time, players like Lachinio and others were like nailing redirects that I still miss today. I don't know, it's interesting. Number 6, winning Eleague. We all know that JNaps did a bit of carrying at Eleague, but no matter how you play it out, if you have a weak link on your team, you are going to lose, and G2 had no weak link. This crazy upset goes out to Rizzo and Kronovi just as much as it does to JNaps. Kronovi and Rizzo both played incredible this entire tournament. They were consistent, and they really played with an amazing determination. And honestly, at this point, is it even possible not to love G2? Like, they're just so great. Number 5, I trust my team. You guys have probably heard people shoot something, whether it's like a wad of paper into a trash can or a basketball into a hoop, and they all yell Kobe. Well, this clip by Kronovi was for such a long time my Kobe. After seeing this clip and showing it to those who I played with, whenever we found ourselves in a situation similar to this, where we couldn't get back and we just decided to stay up for a pass, we would all be yelling, I trust my team, I trust my team.
It's 2-2, I know, but I trust my team. Team, what are you doing? I trust you guys. Come on. Trust. Ah, don't demo me. Oh, there it is. Yes!
What's really funny about this clip is that the other team was so close to scoring, but Kronovi just waited and obviously ends up making this ridiculous redirect. I honestly probably couldn't do this today. Number 4, beating Cloud9 twice in league play. This sort of thing is pretty significant since G2 is actually the only team to do it. If you guys are keeping up with league play right now, then you know that G2 is actually the only team to beat them this year so far, and the only team to do it 2 years in a row. In Season 4, Cloud9 was the dominant team in NA. So this was kind of a shocker because G2 was so up and down. They were just super inconsistent at that time. Again, Kronovi has learned to be that solid player, similar to players like Torment for Cloud9, or maybe like Fireburner for NRG. And really, G2 can't win these games and win these series without him. Number 3, the 1v1 versus Gambit. This is one of those classic Rocket League videos. Rocket League had literally just come out, and all of the veterans who played the prequel to Rocket League were just absolutely dominating everyone. And so Kronovi came up against Gambit, who was also a SARP vet, and he was actually down most of the game. At this time, Gambit was doing next level stuff. Kronovi was still down by a goal with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, we got it. We did it, boys. We did it.
Number 2, Kronovi obliterating F2. Kronovi called out F2, saying that he could beat them in a 1v3. Now, you have to remember, even against players who you're superior to, it's really hard to win a 1v3. Like, if they have any sense of positioning at all, they should be able to beat you. What's funny is that the title of Crow's video is that he obliterates F2, but he actually loses the first 2 matches. Rob said that the first 2 were warm-up games, and that the last one was the one that mattered. So technically, Kronovi did get the win.
Guys, go, now's the time. You gotta slam
Push
that.
in, Mike!
Mike, slam it! Where's that too? Jesus, all of it's over. Because Mike, our team captain, said that this game means it all.
Yeah.
The other 2 are warm-up games.
Dude,
Lost.
it did. I played my part, guys.
I just
Look at
want to
my
say,
stats.
more points than
One
all
goal,
of us.
1
4,
assist,
5,
because there's
can't
only
do
one
math.
of them.
Before I reveal my pick for the nuttiest Kronovi moment of all time, here are my honorable mentions. Alright guys, my pick for the nuttiest Kronovi moment of all time goes to the RLCS Season 1 World Championship. I think this one was probably pretty obvious. I've talked about this tournament and this grand finals a ton, so let me just kind of explain this from a different angle and sort of explain how it impacted me. What I think was so special about the Season 1 grand finals was that it was such a great story, with IBP and Kronovi coming in facing off against Flipside in the first round and beating them, and then facing Flipside again in the finals and beating them once more. I mean, they were their rivals. You've heard it all probably at this point. It's hard to deny that the common factor between all of the great teams that Kronovi has been a part of is Kronovi himself and his leadership. So whatever happens in the future, even if his team never wins a finals again, this moment of victory for Kronovi and this whole tournament will forever be etched in my mind. Like, it's really the thing that made me want to dive in and really become a gamer. Like, I had never been a gamer before at all. I'd never really played video games. And this tournament literally changed my whole view of competition and esports in general. Like, it sounds cheesy, but I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for this tournament. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this like basically changed my life. All right, there you have it, the 10 nuttiest Kronovi moments of all time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to like it if you did, and also be sure to subscribe for other videos like this. We'll see you next time. Peace out.